So, a rather major change is on its way to EVE Online after 13 years of availability, as it's going to be offering free-to-play-ish from this November via an offering which is kind of similar to how World of Warcraft does things. Now, this will be coming to the game alongside the next upcoming expansion by the name of Clone States. Now, moving on to the free-to-play thing, basically, it's going to be letting you venture into its full world for free, albeit with some limitations. Now, obviously, the way WoW does this is with a level cap of 20. However, in EVE, it will be restrictions to training on just the most used ships. And for those of you wondering, this does mean that the current trial account system will be retired alongside the update in November. So basically, existing characters will become what are called Omega clones, with the same unlimited access to skill progression and rapid training. Nothing's going to change there. All new characters will become Alpha clones, able to fully explore and trade in the EVE universe, but your ability to train is limited to a specific set of commonly flown ships. Now, there is a video from the developer CCP in the description below this video, and I will link it there for your perusal if you want to give it a bash. But here's what they had to say, quote, "We've been doing everything we can to bring more people into our spectacular spam box. Part of our vision for the future of EVE has included more open access for some time, but with the interconnected nature of the game comes vulnerability. We knew that if the floodgates were opened in the wrong way, we would see anything from server meltdowns to the collapse of the EVE economy. Over time, our hardware has improved, code has been untangled, mostly, and we found a design we believe in. EVE is ready for this." So technically you can play for free, but if you really want to get dug into the serious stuff, then you will have to cough up. But it is a way for you to perhaps test the waters, dip your toe in, and see if the game is for you before forking over the cash. So it is free to play, kind of. Now, to be honest, I think this sounds a great idea, but one thing I feel they need to definitely add in the November update is it sounds harsh, but an idiot-proof tutorial, and I don't mean that as a disparaging comment, I just mean that the learning curve for EVE is basically a vertical cliff face. And I feel like they kind of need to ease people into that, especially if you're more used to a traditional MMO like, say, WoW or Final Fantasy XIV. Coming from a game like that, or even other sort of space-faring games, it might be a bit of a shock to your system with the way EVE functions, and I feel like a good tutorial to coax in new players who might be a bit unfamiliar with these systems is going to be vital to seeing how well this system is successful, or how well it is received, should I say. I'd love to hear some thoughts from veteran EVE players on this particular one. I have not really looked at it in a long time, but I probably will dip my toes in it again because, well, why not? I just feel like, you know, that quote-unquote idiot-proof tutorial needs to be added in as an essential thing, at least in my opinion. But I want to hear some thoughts from you guys, as I said, so let me know in the comments below. And as I said, there's a video in the description. You will find it there, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.